Alright. I just finished my radio show. Now I'm walking home. I'm not feeling that good. I was holding back the on-air barfs while I was on air there. I was throwing up right up until 2 minutes before I went on air. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I have to take a lot of medication. And I think a lot of it I can't take on an empty stomach. It's kind of a weird catch-22. Because a lot of it I got to take because I have trouble eating. Because of gastrointestinal issues. But a lot of it I can't take on an empty stomach. So, otherwise I get sick. So it's kind of like, you can't really eat until you take the medication, but you can't take the medication until you eat. So it's kind of like that. But it'll be okay. No, it happens all the time. So yeah, I tried to do like a kind of a retrospective of a bit of American hardcore punk rock on the show today. It's funny because it's such a wide genre. Like, I'm sure if I had a lot of people who were listening being critical, you know, they'd be like, how come you didn't play this band? How come you didn't play this band? How come you didn't play this? Or whatever, you know. It's like, there's so much. There's so much, you know. So basically, I tried to pick a couple members of the Warehouse of Strangers music group and play the bands that they were in that were pretty important bands, like the Circle Jerks and Faith and Embrace, stuff like that. Excuse me. You might catch me vomit on camera. Wouldn't that be fun? But, yeah, I played some of that stuff. Played some Black Flag, Middle Class, DOA. I kind of tried to cover like a lot of what started me thinking about doing this show was it's come up in a couple of Facebook groups. Where did hardcore start? You know, like often the argument is, where did punk rock start? Was it Sex Pistols? Was it Ramones? Was it the Damned? New York, you know, whatever. But the question came up was, when did hardcore start? Kind of like the, you know, what punk rock turned into, the American bands. When it got faster and louder, you know, around the 80s. And kind of what was concluded, I think, was DOA, a Canadian band, coined the phrase hardcore with their album Hardcore 81. But the sound actually was kind of like that what would be considered the hardcore punk rock sound. Was kind of first recorded by a band called The Middle Class around 1978. Out of the States somewhere. I can't remember where they're from. But they had an EP called Out of Vogue. It's fantastic if you can YouTube it or find it somewhere or something. Yeah, Middle Class. So I played some of them. Germs. Minor Threat. Dead Kennedys. Like, just stuff you gotta play if you're gonna talk about hardcore. Screamers. Screamers were a really cool band because they were like, they didn't use guitars, they used keyboards. 2 keyboards, one really fuzzed out and distorted, one kind of clean. And a drummer, and the front man, Tommaso Duplanti, who had like hair stood about 2 feet tall, I think. It was crazy. But yeah, they were, and they, I played them because they were really highly influential sound-wise on the Dead Kennedys. And if you listen to them back to back, you see what I mean by that. But yeah, anyhow, I'm just kind of making this vlog really to... I often feel a sense of panic when I hit downtown, so I'm kind of trying to distract myself from that. But I'm going to wrap it up. Say thanks if you listen to the radio show today. Thanks if you watch the videos. Thanks for everything. I hope you're all having a good night. I'm going to do some stuff and things, and maybe I'll be back later on this evening with something. All right, be well, stay free.